Hey, it's Luke. When I try to move some music over to playlists, I was finding it annoying to take the track, slide it over to whichever playlist I've got, whatever. So I was checking to find out if there's keyboard shortcuts, and turns out there are. And this has been a game changer for making my playlists. So I've got my playlists here by genre, and so basically, if you want to do this, it's actually pretty easy. All you have to do, you're basically using the F keys. So if you're using a laptop, you'll need the function key. So basically, you hit, if you're on a MacBook Pro with the toolbar, as soon as you hit function, it should bring up the F keys because it actually doesn't have the F row. So if you're on a regular computer, you don't need the function key. You can just use shift. So basically what you do is you take your playlists here, you put them up here in the shortcuts, and so basically then you're able to use the function keys. So I put this up here, and you don't need to. It's easy enough to figure out 1 to 12, or but I tend to do that. It's just quicker to see it. And you're probably wondering, why is there no number 1? And I'll be honest, I have no idea. I remember making this, and somehow I started to. I have no idea why. So basically, I've got this track here that I just brought in. If I want to add it to my Deep House playlist, it basically goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I tend to put where I got my downloads. When I buy stuff from Beatport, I put them all in the same folder, so I automatically go. It's easier to get back to that folder. If you want to switch folders on a computer, you can just hit the F keys. Again, with a laptop, you just hit function and whichever one. So if you want to go to this playlist here, if I want to hit techno 7, and then so I'll go back to 12. This is Beatport. So what I used to have to do is take this track here, slide it into. So I'd have to go into where the playlist is, scroll up, slide it there, and then what would happen a bunch of times, and I'm sure this happened to all of you, you take it and it ends up in, you drop it in the wrong place. It hits, your finger moves and it ends up in big room. So basically you're going back into the big room, moving it into the other one, deleting it from that playlist is a big hassle. So basically now the way I have it set up, Deep House is the third one, 1, 2, 3. So I'll just hit function shift 3. You see it flash, and it's in there. So I go to this next track. I tend to load in the tracks, listen just a few seconds just to make sure it actually is. With Beatport, sometimes the categories they show up in are a little bit off, but turns out this one is Deep House. So basically, again, shift and FN or function, whatever, Deep House. So it'll be number 3 again. You see it flash there. It's in there now, so I can just go into. This is another new one, so I'm just loading it from the controller that's next to it right there, but this one definitely Deep House. So shift function 3. If I wanted to add it to 2 different, once in a while there's a song, it's Deep House and it's a little bit of future house in it, or a bit more of a tech house type vibe. So you can just do shift function 3 and you do 6. You get to, once you're doing a whole bunch at once, you get really used to which is which. So the number just sort of comes automatically. In theory, instead of these numbers, I could write down, DH for Deep House and then TH for Tech House or whatever, but this works pretty well. And this tends to save so much time. It feels just so much smoother when you want to add songs to a playlist. You're just basically going in, adding it, and you're done. So I'm just trying to find, I've been buying a lot of Deep House. These here I haven't imported yet, and I'm trying to find one that might not be Deep House. Not that it really matters, but okay, here's the Tech House one. So check it real quick, and it is Tech Housey. Oh, sticky keys, so we'll skip that message. That's if you hit the shift a little bit too long. Basically, this one here, Tech House, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6. So basically, that's what you do. You can move the tracks over to whichever playlist you want. If you want to get into the playlist, again, just hit function and let's say I want to go into 6 and go in there, work with that one. And when I'm back, function back to 12 for my folder of stuff that I'm importing. And yeah, so there you go. And hopefully that can help a bunch of you guys out and have fun mixing.